welcome to Mike's Modeling. Today we will be doing an unboxing of Tamiya's Panther A kit. It doesn't say Panther A on the box, but once you do a little bit of research, it is a Panther A. I bought this at my local hobby store for, it was almost $24. I've already opened the box, just to have a look inside, see if there's anything super noticeable that I need to tell you about. So let's go ahead and without any further ado, crack open the box and see what we have. The box itself is not in bad shape. It's a nice looking box. The kit's over 20 years old, I believe. That's older than me, so it's in pretty great shape. Right off the bat, you see you've got your upper hull. There's quite a bit of nice detail on here. One of the most interesting things is the weld lines here. That's nicely, and it's on the front of the upper glacis, and also on where the upper glacis meet the sides of the hull. Those are most of the major weld lines, along with on the rear of the side skirts you've got some weld lines as well. There's not a lot of detail inside. It's not meant to be an open kit. It's not, I mean, it was a $24 kit, so you get what you pay for, but Tamiya kits are generally known to be great kits. Again, that's the upper hull. You get one bag this is your one bag. When it comes, mine had staples in it. It was stapled over like that, but like I said, I've already been into it. I think you get 3 different sprues in this one bag. So on this you've got 2-piece barrel. Very run-of-the-mill for Tamiya kits with 2-piece barrels. Both machine guns, one to be mounted on top of the turret, one to be mounted in, that's the ball machine gun that goes on the inside of the hull. You've got your exhaust and just regular pieces of the turret. These are meant to be for you to hang the tracks. And you've also got grab handles as well. So your first sprue is mostly turret pieces, and also these two are cupolas for, I guess you could call them cupolas, for the main hull of the Panther. On your second sprue here, you've got spare tracks, which are the ones meant to be mounted. You've got your commander figure and then your driver figure. Toolboxes on the rear of the Panther. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try and keep that a shot. Toolboxes on the rear of Panther. Mounts for your machine guns. Tools. You've got your plastic tow cables. Rear of the hull for the Panther. You've got a couple parts here for the track assembly, but not a whole lot. So it looks like it's mostly parts on this particular sprue that go onto your hull just to replicate tools for the Panther for the most part. And then on your last sprue here, I'm sorry, there's one more sprue, so there are 4 sprues in total. On your last large sprue, you've got all your drivetrain assembly. You've got road wheels. These are your idler wheels. And then you've got drive wheels, drive sprockets, and axles. You've got, this tank has front and rear axles. Everything's fairly detailed. You've got all your bolts and everything. Everything looks pretty nice. One thing that's kind of weird that I'll show you later, but you have to, I'll show you this in the directions, but you have to actually cut off all of these individual kind of sprockets, the teeth on the sprocket, because this is actually the idler wheel. I found that a bit odd, but I'll show you that in the directions in a moment. Caps for all your road wheels, and the Tamiya decal sheet. Your lower hull, you can see here, that's where these 2 holes here are where the axles go through. You've got the standard Tamiya style. This is for RC. If you wanted to convert this tank to RC, I believe that's what it is. I may be mistaken. This is my first Tamiya kit that I've ever done, and I'm actually pretty excited about it because everyone that I've seen talk about Tamiya kits says that they're just generally all-around fun kits to do. I mean, you've got 4 screws in total, so, but I am excited for the kit. This kit comes with 2 rubber band style tracks. These are actually interesting because what it is it's not the kind that you staple together or you can use Tamiya cement with. I mean, you may be able to use extra thin with these, but what the directions actually advise you to do is take each of one. These have little tabs on them, and these tabs go in holes on the opposite track, and you take a screwdriver and you heat it up, and then you flatten those down. You melt the plastic with a screwdriver once you heat it up, which is interesting. I've not seen that in any of Tamiya's other kits. I watched quite a few builds from different people, Scale Modeler, Alberta, Ivan Terrible, Andy's Hobby Headquarters, and I have not seen that before, so I think it's interesting, but I'm excited to do it because I've not seen it before. So I was debating getting magic tracks for this, and I still may, but those are the tracks that come with the kit. The kit itself comes with 2 different directions, one in English and one in, I believe this is Japanese. I couldn't tell you if it's Japanese or Chinese or Korean or what, but it's some form of Asian text. But just your Tamiya, regular Tamiya, flip open style. Here you can see what I was discussing earlier, where it says to cut off the pins off the idler wheel. And also, here is your hot screwdriver melting the tracks. So, those are just some little things that stuck out to me when I was flipping through this, but, so like I said, this will be my first Tamiya kit build. I'm fairly excited for it. I'm very new to the whole YouTube experience, so please forgive me if I make any mistakes in what I'm saying, or if the lighting looks terrible, or the positioning of the camera. I'm still trying to get everything sorted out, but those are our pieces for our next build that we'll be doing, which will be the Tamiya. I'll be doing a Panther A, the Panther A, because that's what this kit replicates, a late war Panther A. And I may or may not be doing Zimmerit. If I do Zimmerit, I'll post a video showing my way that I do it, which I've seen from another channel. I forget the channel's name. If I remember it when I do the Zimmerit, I'll definitely give them all the credit for it because he does it in a great way, and the Zimmerit looks great. But I may do Zimmerit on the Panther itself. But thanks for watching, and please come back for more.